Recorded live in Morgantown, West by God, Virginia, and across the world, with your hosts, Kevin Jones, John Flowers, and our lovely co-host, Ashley. This is the Final Forecast Podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Final Forecast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones. Got my boy Jay Flo with me.
As always here. I'm always on time. You know what I mean? I'm always here. You feel me? It's good.
Our lovely co-host, Ashley, with us.
That's me. By the way, that was a jab at me. 1000%.
Oh, yeah, it was. Well, it was only because Dave said you were demanding other people be on time, and then you ended up not being on time.
Dude.
Actually, John said that, and he made up a situation where I said that Kevin was always late. But I said
that.
I'll let Kevin know early, just in case he's awake, because I always know when Kev's awake in the morning because he'll post an influential, inspirational quote on his Instagram.
Nice.
No, don't listen to Dave. He blamed it solely on you, Ash. And I was like, Ash wouldn't do that. But
yeah, it was totally my fault. And I did say, hey, let's be on time so I can, we can keep it to an hour and I can get to bed. And I had everything set up. I got my new camera, the new light, all that stuff was ready to go. And I grabbed my drink, I go to sit down, and it was like my Ethernet just took a crap. So I had to connect my laptop to Wi-Fi.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine with me.
swear.
It's fine with me. But Dave and John had the problem. I was like,
I'm
Ash
sorry, guys.
is
I owe you an
professional.
apology.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
They said, fuck that. We don't want to hear it. Excuses.
No excuses.
I'm tired of it. John, I'm tired of it.
Let's just acknowledge that John waited that entire 10 minutes that he could have been eating, and then as soon as we start recording, he starts eating again. So now
he had
I get
a whole
to go,
monologue before.
I get to go edit out the as well that he does.
They brought me some food.
Wow. Okay. Well.
It was nice that they brought you food.
Yeah, so Ash, where you been at? I mean, how many episodes did you miss exactly?
I think I only missed one, did I not?
Dave.
She's only missed one, John.
Yeah, just the one.
Nice.
When I was in Charleston. Was that when I was in Charleston, I think?
I don't know. John said that your waiver got denied from the NCAA, like Raekwon Patel's money.
Shit.
Damn,
Denied.
it's fine. Hope you got some money out of it, though. NIL.
You said the CLG may not have let you out of your contract and kept you on the sidelines for a year.
Dude, that is a thing, by the way. And it's called a non-compete. And a lot of people have to deal with that. Thankfully, I didn't. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because, although I wonder, that is a good question. So a non-compete states, if you're in radio, that I can't go work for another media company for 6 months after being fired / quitting. Does that count for podcasts?
This one?
Any podcast?
That's a good question.
Because I'm being monetized for what I do.
Sounds like you're reopening litigation for CLG, so maybe you'd want to keep that.
I don't have a
quiet to
non-compete.
yourself.
I don't have a non-compete.
Conan O'Brien did that for his
Shut up,
legally prohibited from being funny on television tour after he got canceled from NBC. I went and saw
You were working this podcast before you quit, so I don't think
That is true. You're correct, John. Yes.
we have lawyers here too at the Final Forecast. So
Thank you.
we're ready
Thanks,
to go.
John, for having my back. Appreciate
Are we
it.
adding lawyer to that or to your titles, John?
Stay tuned, baby.
Here we go.
So how come you didn't have a non-compete, Ash?
CLG didn't. No one had non-competes at CLG. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's interesting though because West Virginia Radio, they have them. I assume. So I'm kind of surprised that we didn't, but no non-competes there.
Okay.
Which actually is kind of crazy because I had job offers from other radio stations in our area that I easily could have just jumped ship and went over, but never had a non-compete.
You didn't answer the question of where you been at.
Oh, sorry. I've been around. I've just been working. I went to Charleston a couple weeks ago in Kentucky for a filming project down there. It was my first time really going underground in the mines. That was really fun. I was nervous as hell because it's kind of freaky, but it was a good time. I had a blast, dude. I have to share some of the pictures and videos that I took when we went to this surface mine. I got inside this machine that literally was the size of a building, and it like scoops dirt. It was really cool. It was a little. I'm kind of nerdy about stuff like that. I felt like a kid playing in the sandbox with like your little Tonka trucks, but like it was real life. It was awesome.
KJ, didn't Hubs take y'all down in the mines?
No.
Took one team. One team went to the mines.
It wasn't us. Definitely
yeah,
didn't
I
go down.
wasn't.
I know the football team went to Lear here in Grafton, I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. Neil Brown brought them.
Yeah,
Isn't that not good for you if you down there like that? Isn't that not
Get
good
the
for
black,
your health
the
or
black
something?
lung.
I mean, you'd have to spend a good bit of time down there to
Oh,
like
okay.
be affected
So-
by it. It's
So
not
how do
like-
they? So how do if you work down there? How do you prevent that?
You can wear a
Like, from-
respirator.
Okay.
Everybody has a choice to wear a respirator. I've never seen anybody wearing one, but that doesn't mean that they can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think there's other things they can do too. Like they do a lot of testing and all kinds of stuff. But
Do you miss radio yet?
that's a
'Cause
good
you
question.
It's like you're wasting your voice. You know what I mean? It's kind of like me not playing overseas anymore. Like I'm wasting my talent. Like I could have been in the NBA, but I was like, nah. But it's like you wasting your voice.
But I'm not wasting my voice because I do a podcast. And I think this podcast actually fills some of that void
Barely.
that I missed from radio.
Yeah, when she's here, it fills that void.
And I also do a lot of voiceover work still. So I don't know.
You
I
do
haven't felt
voiceover
it.
work? Mm-hmm. How come
Yeah, I heard her
never knew
on.
that?
Didn't I hear you on like
I
a
never knew that.
what commercial was that? Some
What's
commercial.
the? How does
I've,
that
I've
pay?
been actually
Commercial
I've
ad.
done a lot of commercials for coal companies. Funny enough.
Yeah, so I was like,
So-
is that
How does that
Ash?
pay? Does that pay good?
Yes. Oh my god. Voiceover work is a good way to make a living.
You get
Yeah.
Do you have
royalties?
to do it as part of your marketing job, or is that a side thing?
Both.
Is that the reason you got that Van Gogh painting behind you?
Yeah, I don't have a big go painting behind me. That's a door.
Oh, that's the door. Oh, okay. Look
Yeah,
like
you're
has
probably
an
seeing a
entire-
reflection on the other side though.
actually look
royalties?
like a painting behind me.
You get royalties from that, Ash?
No, that's not how that works. I get a flat fee. So, depending on how long it is how much I'll charge.
That's
Let
what
me know
she
if you need
said.
Let me know if you need an agent.
That was a good one. Got one off. And that's what she said again.
The longer it is, the more chunk.
Yeah, the more.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize
That's a
I
good.
said that.
That's a good one.
Whoops.
I got no acknowledgement for how
Yo,
funny I am.
what is going on with Dave and these sound effects today? Like, relax over there, bro.
I know, right? It's kind of crazy. Sorry, I
Calm
had to
down,
I had to
bro.
pick up my puppy.
Oh, you
Oh,
cowboy.
man.
Oh yeah. So Ash
Mm-hmm.
almost got. She almost got got.
Yeah, I did. I almost got scammed, man.
Welcome to the club. What happened to you, Ash?
So, what's that been now? Like 2 weeks ago? I'll let her down. Hang on, Alpha. 2 weeks ago, I was in Morgantown, and I think I was at Kohl's, and my friend Talia messages me, and she goes, dude, a woman my mom knows on Facebook has 3 French Bulldog puppies for sale. And she's only asking for a rehoming fee because she just needs to find them homes. And I'm like, holy shit, what? Like, they were adorable. And there was 3 of them. So me, my friend Talia, and our friend Lauren, all 3 of us have been wanting a French Bulldog puppy. So we're like, let's get siblings. This will be great. So we talked to the woman. She wanted a $400 rehoming fee. That should have been the red flag number 1. But I was like, okay, I'll go to the ATM right now. Where do I got to meet her? Tell me where I got to go. So she says that she's out of town and she won't be back till Tuesday, but I could put a deposit down and she wouldn't talk to anybody else about the dog. So I was like, okay. It was like $150. I was like, that's good enough. So she links me up with her on Facebook, and instantly I'm like, I need to talk to this person. I'm not just going to PayPal her $150 or whatever. So I'm like, hey, do you mind if we talk on the phone real quick? Like, there's a lot of scams going on, and I'm not comfortable just sending someone I don't know money. And she's like, oh, I don't know if Talia told you, but something happened to my line and I'm not able to call you or call anyone. And I was like, okay. I knew right then and then I knew it was a scam at that point. But just to make sure.
So Talia was in on it? Like, I'm confused.
No. Talia's just the one that told me that the woman had the dogs, and her mom was friends with this person. So she's like messaging her, like, "Hey, my friend Ashley really wants one of your puppies." Blah 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 blah. It was like that.
So is this a real person? My bad. Not to cut you. Is she an actual person?
She is a real person.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Someone
But she's just
hacked
a
her
scammer.
Facebook though. No, somebody hacked her
okay,
Facebook,
somebody hacked her Facebook.
put up this post, which after the fact I go back and look at it and realize that comments are turned off. Should have been a dead giveaway. But I wanted to make sure that it was really a scam. I'm like, okay, send me your PayPal. And it was like I can't even remember what it was, something weird at like 163.com. And I'm like, oh God, I knew it was a scam. But let me tell you that I was so fucking sad because I wanted that dog so bad.
I would have said, I'll bring you the dog if you just send me $200. I'll get on the road right now.
You would say that.
And you would have went for it too, huh?
I probably would have.
I'm part Nigerian. I got some Nigerian in my blood. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, Nigerian
have to
friends
do
up
with
in here
anything?
scamming people.
Nigerians there's some big scammers over there now.
Are they?
We just
I
read,
did. Yeah, I did read an article about a Nigerian scammer, actually. Dave has it pulled up.
Holy.
our listeners can't read.
He sold a fake. I can't. There's a pop up. Sold a fake what?
Airport.
Wait, he sold a fake airport
Yes.
to an international bank?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
The
Is
fact
it sad
that he's
though
still
that
not
part
in
of me
jail,
is like,
though.
oh wait, he's not.
He's still. I mean, he was in jail, but I don't think he. I think he got out. And the funny thing is, he was still trying to get some money back from that once he got out.
Yeah.
Yo, nah, that's
oh my
some.
God,
That's some nerve right there.
242 million.
It has
That
to
is
be more to
some
this
nerve,
story. Like,
man.
how does that even happen? Ash wouldn't buy a dog sight unseen.
Exactly. I'm not buying an airport.
International bank though, like that.
Like,
just
yeah, it's not just a person. We're talking a fucking bank.
when you when you see spy movies and shit, and they make it super complicated to do stuff. It's probably not that complicated.
It probably
if you have a really good plan, you probably could get away with a lot of stuff that we wouldn't think that we could. So you don't even try it, and obviously the fear of going to jail keeps people from
Obviously,
doing a
in
lot of
Nigeria,
things.
they don't have laws against this shit, so they're just like, yeah, I'll post up a fake airport and get
How
someone
does
to
that
buy
even
it.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to begin to do that.
I know. Well, I mean, I think the way you begin doing that is you get some photos of an airport that most people are not familiar with. That's probably where you would start. And maybe have a pretend fake auction, perhaps.
Sure.
Sounds like we got us a new airport.
I
In,
know. I mean,
in Morgantown.
I can figure this one out. I think I can figure this one out.
Ash got some Nigerian in her blood.
Real.
That's what's up.
I wouldn't. Here's the thing. You know what's sad about this? I don't feel bad because it's a bank that got scammed. If it was a normal human being, I would be devastated. If it's a bank, I don't feel so bad.
What about
But
all
aren't
that
you
wrong?
worried
the money
though?
at the bank?
But isn't that more worrying because you do have money in a bank? So if that's possible, shit, and then something happens at your bank, you're like, oh man, now I really feel bad.
But I don't
'Cause it's
because the
mine.
bank still has to cover my money.
A certain
regardless of
amount
what
though,
dumb
right?
shit they
not,
do.
Not all of it though.
250,000.
Yeah.
Ash has millions.
I do not have $250,000 in my bank account. I'm good.
CLG.
Just in gold bars and, paintings behind her.
Them Paytons.
Wait till you
That's
see
why
my
she's going
vault.
down
I
the
have a
mines. Yeah, she has a vault in the mines. That's why she's going down at 6 a.m.
He's like, yeah,
Ash,
so
here's the-
interesting. I put some
Collecting
money down
coal,
there.
Put in the bag.
Ash, can you read the screen?
So how do you pronounce his name? Nude?
It's Nwude, so let's just go with Nwude.
Nuidi?
Annuity.
Annuity? Okay. Impersonated Paul Ogwuma. the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Oh, so he pretended to be the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and successfully convinced Sakaguchi, a then director at Brazil's Banco Noroeste, to invest in a new airport in the nation's capital, Abuja, in exchange for a $10 million commission. So that's how he did it. He pretended to be somebody else who was in the banking industry and was like, hey, I know of this really good airport. You should probably invest in it. And he was getting a kickback of $10 million.
Hey, you should have asked him for his cash app, asked him for his cash app like Ash did. You'd have sniffed that shit out real quick.
Dude, he
Ash.
did this back in 1997.
Hold up,
It's been a minute.
Oh,
It
this
says
is
in
19
August of 97, the Spanish Banco Santander wanted to take over the Banco Noroeste Brazil. The fraud was uncovered after a December 1997 joint board meeting in which an official from Santander inquired about why a large sum of money, 2/5 of Noreste's total value and half of their capital, was sitting in the Cayman Islands unmonitored.
What was what did they think was going to happen once they got this airport? Like, why did they think this was so valuable to get?
This is crazy. So get this, too. This also led to a criminal investigation in Brazil, Britain, Nigeria, Switzerland, and the United States to guarantee the sale to Santander. The Simonson and Cochrane families, the owners of Banco Noroeste, paid the $242 million bill themselves. However, Banco Noroeste collapsed in 2001.
Bro, they spent $240
million.
Yeah. They didn't think to send somebody out there to be checked.
Right? How crazy is this right now? Like, I don't even.
It's more to this story.
There's so much more to this story.
That's crazy.
And
Why
dude,
is
he
it
was
just coming
scamming
out
before
now?
scamming was really big. This is
he's the original. He's the OG of this shit.
OG scammer.
He's the OG of this shit for real. Why is this just coming out now though? I don't get why the story is.
You know, that's a good question because I didn't see anything.
I think it's probably just Instagram is old, and a lot of stuff recycles on there. So, like, he was released from prison in 2006. He's already reclaimed $52 million of his seized assets.
That's wild. So he already had. So wait, he already had money before he did
apparently
that?
he'd been scamming for a while.
And he got it back. He bounced back.
Let's see.
That's tough.
He's
I
the
need to
goat.
go try to manage his
He's
money.
been, dude, it says that, I mean, he was bribing people. He was charged in connection with the attempted bribery in addition to the attempted kidnapping of a prosecution witness.
He's the GOAT.
In 2005, Amaka Ajamba admitted to helping an Ajamba and was a wait a minute. Am I right? Well, that's weird. It says that this Anajamba dude admitted to helping himself. I don't know. Was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison and ordered to pay $25.5 million.
That's like 2 of your paintings, Ash. That's ridiculous.
That's I mean, man, that's
crazy.
fucking crazy. That's
All right,
insane.
I'm over this story.
That's crazy though.
I mean, it is dope though. I mean, not dope, but it is.
John's like, I'm
interesting.
bored. Can we move on?
W hoops.
Hopes. What's going
Still
on? Do we know
no-
any info?
No word from Raquan Battle. No news on that end.
You haven't been by the
Oh,
facility
Raekwon.
yet, John?
I went over one time for like 10 minutes for practice. I don't have time. I'll be working. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, I heard Josh is switching things up. I heard he practices only an hour and a half to 2 hours. No treadmill. And things are going in a little bit different direction. I don't know. It could be a good thing. Could be a
True.
good
I mean,
thing.
he's got a different style.
He got his own culture. I like it.
That's it.
No
I like it.
treadmill. There's a whole treadmill.
Nah, I was
station
lying
over there.
about the treadmill. I don't know if that side of it, but I heard he's only practicing like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's the word on the street. So
I believe it.
I mean, I like that though, man. Like
For college kids.
So for Coach Huggins, I obviously respect everything he did. Hall of Fame coach, can't deny that. Sometimes I gotta preface my statement about what I'm about to say by saying that. But you gotta switch up with the times, and I feel like you hear people from other colleges saying that that's what they do. Like, nobody really practices 3 hours anymore. And I feel like it's not about having longer practices. It's about what you do in that time, like how to be efficient in that time.
Yep.
I feel like you could get the same things done in 2 hours that you can get in 3 hours, bro.
So
That's my belief.
Let me ask you this. I think because first of all, let me say this. I think because we, like, back in my day,
back in our day.
I hate saying that, but I think because we practiced so long and our practices were so hard, like, it made the games easy as hell. Like, games felt like off days.
Yeah.
I don't know how you felt. I mean, I wasn't playing as much as you, like, my freshman and junior year, but, like, games felt easy. Like, as far as being winded, you're not going to be as tired as you are in those 3-hour practices. You know what I mean? Like, you're conditioned for whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. So you think you can't get that same condition in 2 hours?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we will never know because we never got to experience it, so we would never know.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Actually, I think you can answer that question. So you guys, it being overseas and playing and being professionals,
that's what I was going to say.
how long
too.
are your practices now in comparison to your games, and does it feel difficult?
KJ.
Hour and a half at the most.
Okay, and do your
it's-
games feel difficult? Do you feel winded
No.
in those games? Okay. Then
No,
there's your
but
answer.
at the same time, we don't have as many to be objective. We have twice the amount of games that a college season has. So I have 60 games. So it's not impossible to practice 3 hours, but it would be very stupid for somebody to practice you 3 hours when you have 60 games in a
True.
season and not
There's a lot
including
of-
playoffs.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
stupid coaches out there.
Yeah,
But-
we'll do that. It's not impossible, but
When I first played overseas, though, like, it was easy as hell to me because I'm so used to playing. I played 4 years with Hugs and practiced 3 hours. It was nothing that they could have threw at me that was worse than a Coach Huggins practice or
Right.
Andy Kettler lifting. There's nothing that I couldn't. You know what I mean? So
again, great, but do you think you needed that though? That's the question. Do you think you would have been the same without that, or you think you solely contribute your conditioning and everything,
not-
like your mental aspect, to how long the practices were?
the mental side, absolutely, 100%.
Okay,
Mentally, yes.
I can agree with that.
You get mentally tough. The shit was like the military, bro. Like.
My
It was
point is, it
crazy.
don't have to be. My point is, it don't have to be like that.
Yeah, it
Obviously,
doesn't.
there's
It
there's
does not.
pros and cons to everything. But I'm
Sure.
saying it don't have to be like that to be successful.
Yeah, it doesn't have.
Everybody
to,
has-
but what's better
What's
That's a good
better?
question.
from a mental standpoint?
That's perspective, though. To say, for you to say what's better, it's
from a mental
perspective.
from a mental standpoint. So fourth quarter and at the end of the game, you tired. Like, most people give up. Like,
Right,
for us, that's the first hour in practice. So it's like,
right,
we're used to this. We're used to fighting through this.
right. But again, so I think you're right about that. But then also, that doesn't guarantee that we're always going to be the mentally tougher team just because we practice longer. I don't
Who
believe
the hell?
in that.
Who the hell is mentally tough? I really want to know. You name a team.
No, I'm not saying that there was a whole lot of people out there, but I'm just saying that doesn't always guarantee success just because you go like. I feel like some people's idea is like, oh, just because we practice 3 hours, just because we kill ourselves every day, this is going to guarantee that we win every season. Obviously, that's not the case. So I'm just saying that sometimes a new perspective, a new way to do things might be better depending. And you also got to have the guys like that are mentally tough enough that they can handle a 2 hour practice. And it's like they don't take it for granted or they don't slack off just because it's 2 hours.
I'm really trying to think of a team that was mentally tougher than us.
Of course, we don't think nobody is mentally tougher than us. So
I'm realistic. I could be realistic. Like, I'm really trying to think of, like, I could think of, like, Cincinnati was tough. Like,
Cincinnati was tough.
Gates, they had,
Cincinnati was tough. Pitt was always tough.
yeah, Pitt.
I mean, they can't. We had that. No, all right,
There's a
nobody wants to
rivalry
give.
there.
Yeah. I mean, But we gonna
The
give
Clippers,
props
yeah.
where props is due.
Yeah,
Like I would,
yeah,
you know
that
what I
was
mean?
tough.
Like
Yeah, that was tough.
it was always a tough battle against us. Who else? Louisville, I felt was always tough.
Louisville was tough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's other. What all I'm saying is that there's other ways of doing things. Not saying that our way was wrong.
Right.
Just saying
Because
there's other
not
ways
every,
to do things.
and also not every coach coaches that way. I'm sure there was
Exactly.
other, successful basketball teams in history that didn't have long ass practices and
Yeah.
went hard constantly.
The other tough teams were probably the Army, the Navy, VMI.
You're putting yourself on that level, huh?
You know what I mean?
Army, Navy, and VMI.
Seriously.
I don't know. We was on that level.
Bruh,
I wouldn't
it
trade
was-
what we was doing for. I don't know what they did, but I don't want to do what Army and Navy did. Whatever they had to do to get through
I played-
preseason shit.
I played with my man's went to Navy, and I played with Cameron Wells. He went to VMI. It's, just, it's the military, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I
I
feel
went
like
you.
I feel like we was military mindset. Like,
Yeah.
you
And
couldn't make a mistake, bro. Like,
Right. No, you couldn't. You couldn't. And I keep swinging.
Yeah.
Go
Sorry,
ahead, Ash. Go ahead, Ash.
I was just gonna say I'm curious to see how it's gonna pan out, right? Like, I'm like really excited to see the season get started and see. I mean, granted, we shouldn't be too hard on him, right? Because rarely any coach comes straight out of the gate successful. But
oh, you talking about Josh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, shouldn't be too hard on Josh.
no,
So what's a successful season? I know we ask this about football all the time. What's a successful season? Is it winning 20 games? Is the expectations a little bit lower? Like what is we considering?
Making-
I feel
making the
honestly,
tournament.
I was gonna say
Making
that
the tournament?
making the
Okay,
tournament.
okay,
That me
alright.
ditto. Yeah, that
Okay.
to me is a successful season.
Gotcha.
Giving our guys the opportunity to play
Yeah.
in the tournament. That's it.
Right. And what y'all think about the new teams that came into the conference? Like this is getting crazy. Colorado is
getting
in the Big
crazy.
12 right now. Is
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Like-
they were in the Big 12 before, if you
Were
may
they?
remember. Yeah,
Were they?
and they
No,
left.
I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I didn't know they was in the Big 12. That's
Yeah.
because usually it's like teams from like Texas, Iowa State. Like how did Colorado get in the Big 12? I just don't understand
The
the,
better question is how
geography
did
of it.
Cincinnati get into the Big 12? How did West Virginia get into the Big 12?
How did Houston get into the Big 12?
Houston makes sense, though. Texas
Houston makes
team.
sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Texas.
Texas team. Yeah.
So this is
Put-
the new Conference USA. That's what it needs to be.
Yeah, facts. It is Conference USA.
Literally
The
going
football
all
game's gonna be lit though. Imagine Deion Sanders on the sideline at Morgantown. That's gonna be,
Yeah.
boy. You ain't gonna be able to buy a ticket in that joint
Yeah, he gonna sell it out.
for sure. If he stay there long enough.
I forgot he was there. He was about to get
other-
really fucking
You
awesome.
think he gonna do good?
At Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be successful, but I don't know if I.
It
it's hard
depends
to tell.
depends on what you consider good. What is
Right.
good? Making a bowl game? Yeah, I think they'll make a bowl game. Do I think they're gonna be in the national championship his first year? No.
All right.
What do you
Fair
think?
It's also kind of funny though, because people were
don't know.
like, "We should
I
get
don't watch-
Deion Sanders to West Virginia." Well, he's in the Big
Why is that-
12.
Why is that funny?
And
Because
I
I thought, well, how random? Like, why
Yeah.
would Deion Sanders come to West Virginia? That's why.
Why would he
it's
go
funny.
to Colorado?
Because Colorado's fucking awesome. Who
unpopular
wouldn't want to go to
opinion.
Colorado?
He
I'll go to
hasn't pro-
Colorado.
He hasn't proved himself yet.
That's true.
To come to West V?
As a big time coach. We all know he's a big time recruiter. Like that's people gonna go to him just off the strength of
Because
his
he's Deion
name
Sanders,
and
yeah.
his, you know what I mean, just his personality and everything. But he hasn't done anything on a high level of football yet.
Can I
But,
be honest though? I was talking to someone about this recently, just in football in general. Like, I've not heard a fucking peep about this team. I know nothing.
Yes. Switch it over to football. Going to football. What's going on? I have no
What
clue
is going on? What is going on, John?
Who's
That's the
quarterback?
question.
Who's the
I don't
quarterback?
know. I don't fucking know. That's
I don't
what
think
I'm
they.
saying.
I don't think they know.
And you're a
I know
football
nothing.
fan, Ash. You actually
I
watch.
know.
like-
I do, and I follow this shit, and I haven't seen Dick.
But isn't that a good thing? Could it be a good thing?
I'm
No
gonna take it as a
expectations,
good
though.
thing. Yeah, I'm gonna we're going in with nothing.
Because then
See
you got
how it
nothing to be
goes.
mad at. Then you got
Exactly. I'm not gonna sit there and
mean,
go, man, they talked about this guy all off season and how great he was gonna be, and he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
The boosters are going to be mad because they spent all that money for NIL and all that stuff.
And their new Mac Lounge, it's a piece of shit. But
Where's that at?
did you see the renderings? I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk shit, but did you see the renderings of the Mac Lounge?
Oh,
There you go.
Wait,
They
what?
showed
It's
it to you right now.
outside?
Yes.
Why would they do something like that? What if it snows or rains or what the?
That's
It
what
looks
I
like-
said.
It
It's
looks
gonna be
like
freezing
the
out there.
seasonal outdoor section at Lowe's.
It looks like somewhere you go to get like name tags. Like you going in somewhere and then
Exactly.
you was like,
Just give
Like
them
we're doing a
$4.
meet and greet. It looks like a goddamn meet and greet before
Yeah.
the game.
Playpen for rich people.
A playpen for rich people.
But it doesn't even look like rich people belong there.
yeah.
But look at the prices, Ash. Read these prices out.
Oh yeah. So pricing as of right now for 2 passes. By the way, donations. Let's talk donations. 2 passes, $25,000. If you want 4, that'll be 50. Although, wait, why does it say 4 is 50 and then it says another 4 is 100K?
Because that's the Almost Heaven Society. So these are all different levels.
Okay, so we have
donors that
the
they
annual
can
giving
have.
levels. The summit is $75,000 for 6 passes. Black Diamond, you get 4 passes for 50K. Then there's the Almost Heaven Society. Again, Dave, they list 4 passes twice. That's why I was confused.
I don't know.
Not gonna
It's from
lie,
them, so.
I could make this a lit area to be at. Like I would have some type of celebrity in there every game. Pat McAfee.
Keep reading the passes
Sure.
though, Ash. Like,
Okay,
just-
so
yeah, for the higher
4.
numbers.
There's another tier of 4 passes for 100K. 6 passes, $250,000. Oh, there's another 6 passes for $500,000. Not sure what the difference is, but okay, double the price. And here we go. If 8 of us decide to go, it's going to be $1 million donation. $1 million
exchange.
fucking dollars to sit
Boy.
outside
Is
in the end zone where nobody wants to
you
be.
gotta be real dedicated.
It could be a lit area. We'll see.
It is not going to
But,
be
like-
lit. You can't even goddamn see what's going on.
If you could see the mouse where I'm like moving the mouse here,
That's
that's
the
where all
end
the
zone.
media takes photos.
Oh my God, you're going to be blocked by the media?
Yeah, so you won't be able to see anything. So
You
like,
don't think they'll tell the media not to? You don't think they thought that one through there?
I don't.
No
It don't
way
seem
they're
like
gonna
they
push the
thought this
media
through.
out of there.
It don't
Who's gonna
think
be
it
out
don't
there
look
that
like they
whole
thought this
time?
through.
This could be a lit area. Like, first of all, I will have the Final Forecast podcast recording out of there during the games. Give them.
You
We
should.
make that
You
happen.
should
I'm
ask
just
them.
curious.
Yeah,
I
you
kind of
should
want to
ask
get
them.
down there
That'd
and
be
see
dope.
what we can do.
Now you want to go down there. Now you want to be in the Summit
You wanna
VIP
record-
area.
Not to
It's-
watch the game.
Yeah, see, that's how the effect works. I bring up these ideas. Now everybody.
You gonna
wanna
tell them
come
not to play
pull up.
7 Nation Army while we're recording, so we don't get copyright strike.
You can block it out there. Work your magic. So
Yeah, this
It'll
is
be
a
fine.
horrible idea.
I would have some type of VIP celebrity in there every game. You got to make it worth their while. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's open
But even if
bar.
you did, but John, seriously, even if you did, you can't see the game from this perspective. Like,
I
you
stand
can't
there.
watch.
I stand down there all the time.
You can see the game on the field because I've never been able to successfully watch the game on the field,
I mean,
ever.
you can't see it on the other end. You can see the game, and then they have the big
John-
screens up.
John
But
don't
you
go to
shouldn't watch the
game.
game on the screen. I
John
might as well
don't
sit
go
home
to
and
watch
it
the
on
game
TV.
anyway. He wants to be in the mix. John does not go to watch the game.
So
you
that's
actually
what
go
the
to
Mac-
watch the
there
game,
it is.
Ash.
There it is. That's it.
John don't
That's
care
what the
about
Mac
give a
Lounge
damn
is
about them
for.
damn children.
Nah, the first when I'm on the field though, I watch the first touchdown and I get out of there.
That's it.
The first
John
touchdown.
goes, I'm
that's
going
like
back to
high,
Blue
that's
Lot.
like that's like freshman year in college. Like everybody stayed for like the first quarter and then bounce just to
Imagine paying
socialize.
$1 million to watch the first touchdown and then leave.
Wow. Can we see the comments on this thing? I have to see some of these comments. I
Hold
bet
on,
they're
let me get
good.
back. Let me get
Some
back.
people don't. Some people have
there were a few that
stupid
I was
money.
trading with someone, and I called it the country roads. Trust us, it looks better in person.
That's pretty good.
They should
I'm
like,
not going to lie.
They should just make that a student area.
Gotta
They
be the
should.
worst view in the stadium. Amen.
They would be
I'm
lit
with
though.
you.
If it was a student area, I feel like that'd be more lit.
Emmett Cole.
Emmett Matthews Jr., who made this decision? Question mark.
Shout out to Emmett.
Christy Yost, Gee trying to get his money back. I can't.
Nah, $1 million
We can talk
for
about
8
that,
tickets
too.
is crazy.
Why wouldn't they just ask the Mac donors what they want? Instead of
Exactly.
just trying to shove shit down their
There it
'Cause they
is. Bill
don't
Wagner.
care.
That is an accident just waiting to happen.
It's so many things that could go wrong in that area. Like,
This one's
feel
pretty
like-
good. Roberto, I want those seats when it's 10 degrees so I could do frozen Jaeger bombs on the field and throw snowballs at players running slant routes.
I'm gonna go down there and have a time. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna go down there.
Someone says
man.
USC has the same thing. Let me see.
Really?
yeah, but they're in Southern California and we're in West Virginia. That's the only
Someone said-
difference.
dude.
It's not fucking snowing down.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's cold most of the year for us.
It
This
would make
person said
sense for them to have it.
After they score, that's not even great value. It's a Dollar General patio. Ooh.
Oh man, damn.
I'm
Poor
interested-
man's
I'm-
luxury suite. Bring your own umbrella.
I'm very optimistic, so I think I can't wait to
I
see.
just
I want to see
don't.
how
I don't
it
know how
goes.
this. I don't know how. See, it'd be different if it was elevated and covered. I might feel differently about it.
Yeah.
But
feel
it's
like-
on the field.
I feel like change is always people are always gonna.
You're right. I could be
have
totally
questions
wrong
about
about
it,
this.
and then I feel like people are gonna get used to it, and then.
But
it's
here's
just
my
gonna be a thing
question.
now.
Here's my thing,
It's
though,
like
Kev.
everything
At the
else.
end of the day, are you gonna tell me that that's gonna be better than a box seat? Because there ain't no,
No, hell
fucking
no.
way.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying people are eventually going to get used to it though, and stop complaining about it. That's what I'm saying.
True.
It's still going to suck.
I'm interested, and maybe that's what this is all about. It's like so people can see who the rich people are.
Or just so rich people could, I feel like that's the thing about rich people though. Like they already have the money. Now they just want the popularity. Like they just want to be seen now. Like they have the
I
money
think
part
it's
of
more, if I had to guess, it's a place for them
Status.
to sit so they're not standing around during the rest of the first quarter.
it. They don't want to be with the
Because,
common
like, people
folk.
that have the field passes stick around and they have to leave after like the first so many minutes. So,
But
I'm
wouldn't they
wondering if
rather
it's, like,
stand on the sideline with the team? Like,
Yeah.
That would be more dope.
if you're paying $1 million, like, let them suit up.
No shit.
Yo, suit up. The whole fan experience is suiting up.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
$1 million, like
That
you
would
gotta-
actually be.
You get to
Hey,
wear
that's
a
a
name
great
badge
idea.
that says "I'm Neil Brown."
That's
Yeah,
a great-
exactly.
I like that idea way better than this. I don't know what's going on with this.
Look at that
I'm
one.
just,
Ashley.
I'm a little confused. Maybe I just need to see it in person and see like what they're trying to do. But it just
Look at
doesn't
Ron.
make sense for someone who's watching the game. It's like the worst view in history.
Look at Rue's comment.
it's open
All
bar.
fun and games until a donor gets hit with an incomplete pass.
Which is very
I would
likely.
die.
That's good. Ooh. That's not good. Mo Persinger says, "Oh, you went too fast." I shouldn't read it anyway.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have it as like a millionaire experience. I would have it like for everyday people, party down there.
Right?
Everyday people.
Students.
Well, they're
would
adding
love
that outdoor section to the Coliseum. Did you see that too?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Why would there be
Bring
an
that up.
outdoor section of the Coliseum?
No, another section outside of the Coliseum they built onto it. I mean,
You know what it's
Yeah, it's gonna be like a donor area
I'm-
too.
I'm pulling it up.
They're really big on this whole. We're gonna give our donors a VIP experience.
Yeah, they love their donors.
They
That's
just,
all.
they
Yes,
just,
they do.
They just built one on the floor.
They're gonna be.
didn't
They need their donors now
They got
because,
that-
dude,
yeah.
with this whole transformation situation that's going on at WVU, a lot of their big donors are like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah,
If
they
I'm-
got to sweeten the pot somehow.
they? If I'm giving $1 million to the school, they better give me a key to the gym to get in wherever I
You could
want
go-
to get in.
No shit.
You could go in there and shoot whenever you want.
Whatever. Like I get kicked, I get tired of my wife.
see-
I'm going there.
What? No, I can't see that article. I
Oh,
was
that's
trying to.
kind of
read-
fire. That
So
is
this
fire
one
right
is
there.
the floor court one on the actual Coliseum
I like that.
floor.
Club 35.
I'm not mad at that. That's cute. That's
I like that.
nice. I like
Hold
that.
up, hold up. Do you think they'll change the club name now?
Why? Why would they? Oh, because it was for hugs. Ooh,
No, because
That's a good-
I think it's still called that.
So why
Club
is it
35
called
will
Club
continue.
35? Am I missing
because hugs were
something?
35 in college.
Oh.
So here's the original
Yeah.
article, Ash, for the other one.
Yeah, so I mean, no, because he still did legendary shit. Like he still, I don't
He
think
still
they should.
deserves-
He still is who he is. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah. He still deserves.
Okay,
a
so
statue.
3 premier lounges for a one-of-a-kind game
Statue.
day experience will be available to eligible
statue.
donors at the WVU Coliseum. All club lounges require the purchase of season passes. The purchase price includes all food and non-alcoholic beverages in the club areas. Alcoholic beverage options will be available, but only as point-of-sale transactions.
The purchase.
That's not bad, though. So you're telling me if I have season tickets, I can get into the club?
Oh, okay.
For donors,
mad at that.
eligible donors.
Oh,
Wanna
only
donor enough
eligible.
for the donor
That's
club?
bullshit.
And,
I have-
and the liquor isn't free.
And the liquor isn't free.
Yeah, they're wilding. I don't know
Son
how
of
much
a
it costs.
bitch.
Not $1 million to not drink for free. That's crazy.
just give him the low shelf stuff. You'll be fine.
If you give them $2 million, though, they're going to build
Oh,
like
wait.
a little kids' play area in the middle of the Coliseum, and you get to play around in that before the game starts.
I give $2
By the
million,
way,
I better
Club
be able to-
35 will continue to be available to the max summit level, $75,000 annually. Members who purchase a season pass, a new premium space. Club Mountaineer will be introduced this season and will be available to Mountaineer Scholar level, which is $25,000 donations or higher. Almost Heaven Society members can also purchase Club Mountaineer season passes at applicable levels. They are fucking crazy.
John, you trying to go half and get one of these?
I
Get
do
one of
want
these
some season
Jones?
tickets. I do want
Tryna
some
go
season
half?
tickets, like floor seats. We can get floor seats. I'll go half on that. Support the school.
Well, once I retire though, I'm not doing it now. I
John's
can't-
going
I
to watch the first bucket and then leave, just like
He's like, I'm gonna just watch the
But
first.
if I donate $1 million, they better let me call a play or something.
No shit.
For $1 million, they
A
might even
million?
think about putting you in the Hall of Fame.
I will go down. I'm gonna get my $1 million worth because I'm gonna act a fool on the stage. Like everybody's going. I'm gonna hold up Edward Jones signs. I'm
He's
gonna,
like, hey.
Can we do a GoFundMe to get John to $1 million just so he can act a fucking fool? Because I'm here for it.
it'll be
I would
worth,
love to see it.
It'll be
worth
the
every
money.
dollar.
I think it'd be worth every fucking dollar.
A
Yeah,
fool
that's-
is an understatement.
But
I just want
um,
to see John do that. I have to see it.
Big game Saturday,
Yeah.
first game, kind of snuck up on me. I was like,
I
"Damn, you play
know.
This weekend?"
Can we also talk about the fact that we have a season opener against a real team and not like some nobody,
Top
Division
10.
2? Yeah, fucking Penn
at
State.
Penn
dude.
State is
Crazy.
crazy. How far is it from Morgantown? It's not that far, right? 3 hours.
3
4
hours?
hours?
Yeah, about 3. Yeah,
Who booked this schedule? Like who?
I like
we
it.
have a crazy schedule.
I like it.
Who
Why
said-
not?
Who said, you know what? 2023, Penn State. Let's get them on there.
Right?
Why not figure out
Oh my
who
God,
we
they're
are?
number 7. They're preseason number 7.
Why not
Like,
figure out who we are at the beginning instead of beating up on a cupcake team and now we got a false
mean-
sense of hope?
Hold
There
on,
it
hold on.
is.
This
KJ's
isn't-
right. We'll just go
this
into the
isn't-
fucking fire and just see what
Well,
happens.
Guns blazing.
Will this show who we are as a team? Like
Yes.
the first game.
This will
of the
show
season?
exactly who we are as a team. I'm talking
Yup.
about as far as from a competition level, like can we compete with a nationally ranked team like this?
Oh wait, we
I
were
think
picked to
it'll-
finish last in our league this year. Oh God!
Yeah, in our last episode, Ash, we showed the ESPN predictions, and I think we had like winning like 1 or 2.
Oh my
entire-
God! Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Ash,
But
what
I
do
pulled
you
up the
do-
story about the press conference too.
What do you do, Ash, to cope through these games?
Drink a lot.
Looks for puppies
I mean, a
online.
lot. What else can you do?
I can't
Look
wait.
forward
for
to basketball season? I don't know.
This is kind of
Fuck.
different though because it's like, is anybody, even our fans, are they expecting us to win this game? Like this is because usually the season opener, everybody's expecting to win. You're playing against a cupcake, like so.
True. Yeah, we go.
You know what I
in
mean?
and just
So the
know we're gonna win
expectations is
because
kind of
it's
different.
good. It starts off on a positive note. All that.
Yeah,
good
Ash,
shit.
Yeah.
as a fan, as a true fan, like,
Mm-hmm.
what are your expectations for this game?
I mean, apparently not very much because we were picked, to finish last. So, but here's the problem with that though. Even if my expectation is low, I'm still gonna get fucking irate when the game happens. I'm gonna be throwing things. I'm gonna be cussing.
That
I'm gonna
sucks, doesn't
be doing all that. Yes, because I can't help it.
Right.
I'm emotionally invested, and I can't help it.
Can we get
It's either I can't watch them at all, or I'm gonna go crazy.
Can we get a prediction?
I can't give a prediction because I don't even know. I don't even know where this team is. I have not a clue.
If you look at the article, he talks about like being the underdogs and stuff. You want to get some of that for the audience.
Oh, he said, I think anytime you're a double-digit underdog and you go into enemy territory against a highly ranked opponent, there's got to be some things that go your way.
What's the best case scenario? Let's do that. Let's not do predictions. What's the best case scenario that comes out of this game?
We score a
touchdown.
Obviously,
a win is what we want.
Scoring
but
a touchdown would be good.
One touchdown.
Turning up.
Okay, the flip side of that is having a good football team. And for Brown, he believes he does, despite being selected to finish 14th out of 14 teams in the Big 12.
He might know something we don't know. Like, he going in there with a lot of confidence.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let's keep it real. How do they know that we're going to finish last in the Big 12? What do they know? What do they know?
Vegas is Vegas for a reason.
That's
confidence
true.
or stupidity, one or the other.
That's my man.
It's one or
Neil.
the other.
I love Neil Brown. That's my man. I'm staying on the same side I always been on, just like the VIP seats on the sideline at the football games. I'm optimistic about the season.
I'm home team regardless, so I'm home team. I'm saying we're gonna win. So, but I'm saying we're gonna win. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I don't have a score. I don't have a score number. Like, no, we're not doing that. I'm just gonna say we're gonna win.
So I gotta be the only real one here today.
Wait, you said you stayed on the same side. Wait, hold on. You just gave that speech
I'm very
about
optimistic. I'm optimistic.
Okay.
But this game is gonna be tough. I got us winning 30-26. Win by field goal.
Oh my goodness.
And what if they just come out and they like a team you've never seen before? Like, man, I did not expect this. Then is everybody? Yeah,
I
like,
might. Listen, then shit goes down, right? Then everybody's buying tickets, and we're gonna go crazy, and we're gonna get behind it, and it's gonna be great.
I want them to win.
Everyone's going to want to donate $1 million to get on that field.
Damn right.
$1 million to call it a play.
I want them to win just for like Neil Brown. I feel like he deserves a break. I feel like he's been getting a lot of bad publicity.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like, because it makes it sound like he's a victim. He's not. He's took a head coaching job for a major university, but still, I feel like he's been getting a bad break. I want to see him do good.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me personally. I don't know.
Same. He's a good dude.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that. Did you know that we are the only Power 5 school to open its third straight season on the road at a Power 5 opponent? We played Maryland back in 2021, Pitt in 2022, which were both ranked high, and now Penn State in 2023.
We almost won both of those games too. So
we not ducking smoke. That's what I'm saying. We not ducking smoke.
That's true.
And it is what it like.
Who is
By the way, the last time WVU played on that date was in 2006 versus Marshall, and we won 42-10.
At Marshall.
I like good signs.
That has
nothing
to do with anything, Ash. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say the date. I'm gonna say the date is promising to us.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you.
The
I like
the sun and the moon are in alignment for us. Planetary alignment.
Yeah,
like the optimism.
0 for 2 on openers. We lost against Maryland. We went to that game, didn't we, KJ?
Yeah, we went to we didn't go to the game, but we went to Maryland. Yeah.
We watched it. Got embarrassed at a bar, at the local bar in Maryland.
For real.
Only 2 WVU dudes in there.
We was at them tailgates though.
Facts.
It was weird. Like the tailgate in there was kind of weird though. We had to walk around all day. It wasn't in the same area. I didn't like it.
I want to see how Penn State's tailgates is. I might show up down there and act the fool. I don't know.
They probably have a good one.
Somebody
I heard
tell me
they a big party school.
Oh yeah, they are. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Might go. Somebody tell me if you got some apple pie moonshine. I'll pull up to you.
Ooh, I love
what's the name
apple
is
pie
out there?
moonshine. That's good
DJ
shit
Yemi's
right
out there
there.
DJing.
What?
Yeah, Yemi out there. Hit him up.
Dang, he hit the transfer portal.
Yeah,
That's
he
crazy.
been out there for the last couple years, I think.
Shout out to DJ Yummy.
Word.
Yeah, somebody got some apple pie moonshine for me. I will skip all my fatherly duties and pull up
I love
to
it.
your tailgate. Let me know.
That's funny.
Just
But,
in case anyone was wondering, on TV
Man.
it will be on NBC Saturday.
Oh, that's
Then
fire.
after
What
that,
time is the
time?
game?
I think it was 7, right?
7 o'clock.
Game's at 7.
There's
So
a lot
that's,
of night games.
Yeah.
that's 8. That's 8 my
They're all
time. Yeah,
night
I'm
games
gonna
so
have to
far.
wake up. To
Sorry,
watch that.
7:30. Kickoff 7:30.
Oh, even
Night
better.
game.
I'm gonna have
Love
to
a
wake
night
up and
game.
watch
First
that.
3 games are night games, Ash. Isn't that
I
crazy?
love night games.
Next game, Duquesne,
Good.
7 o'clock. Then
Nice.
next Saturday, home game, Pittsburgh,
Pitt.
7:30. So I don't know, man. It's gonna
Looking
be
forward
a
to the Pitt game.
wild couple of weeks.
Word.
Ash, you gonna be at the Duquesne game?
I'd love to be at the Duquesne game.
I'm gonna be there.
Somebody told me they was gonna start tailgating at 6 a.m.
That's normal.
For a night game?
Is it normal?
Oh wait. Oh, for a night game.
for a
Night
night
game.
for a night game.
Okay. I thought you were saying because I feel like people go there super early for like day games for like 1 o'clock, 2
I
o'clock.
mean, we
games.
do, but
Yeah,
not for a
that's-
night game. Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
I
start
didn't-
it
oh, yeah,
that
night
early
game.
on a night game, you better
Night-
take a midday nap at least.
Night game is OD.
Yeah,
that's
he's
dangerous.
not
Better be
Drink
kicking a
that
2-hour nap at noon. You ain't
6
gonna make it.
a.m. Breakfast with the drink. I might try it. No, I'm not gonna try that. I ain't gonna. lie
That's
to myself.
crazy. Listen,
Not
I don't think
even-
I'd ever make it to a 7:30 kickoff at that point. There is no way.
So what time? What's your ideal, Ash? And we want our listeners to let us know too. What's your ideal time for getting out there for a good tailgate afternoon for a night game, 7 o'clock?
So
Yeah.
my rule of thumb is, me personally, I will do a 4-hour to kick off. So back it up 4 hours. That's my ideal tailgating time.
Okay.
Gives me plenty of time to get nice, sauced, eat all that good stuff, but still have enough time to keep going.
Right. You said 4.
So that's my rule
Is
of
that
thumb.
what you said?
4 hours. 4 hours prior to kickoff. That's my easy time. Like that's my time that I think is good.
4 hours. That's not enough time for me.
You don't think 4 hours is enough time?
I like to. If I show up 4 hours before the game, I feel like I'm late because I gotta go to like every single tailgate and like. my
You don't
goal
think
is to
4
get
hours is
proper-
enough time to do that?
It's too much.
It's a lot of people to see. It's a lot of people to see.
It's too
I mean-
much. By hour 2, I'm drunk already. Like I drink my drinks like they juice. So by hour 2, it's
see,
already
then
over.
it's a little. Yeah. See,
And,
I only drink beer, so I'm like
okay. So
4
you
hours
good.
is good for me. And
So
I usually
first
do
of
like
all-
maybe 1 or 2 an hour, and then I'm
and
pretty
I
good.
never turn down drinks. Anything somebody passes me,
Oh.
I drink.
Nah,
So
I'm not
it's
doing
like
that.
that's just the
Too
rule
old.
of
So
thumb
you're like
for me.
hour before kickoff, KJ shows up, just hammering shots. Let's
No,
go.
I'm still a couple hours before kickoff. I'm just leaving earlier. I don't go in to watch the game anyway. I'm going back home and watch it on TV.
KJ's
I'm
like,
not
oh,
watching the
kickoff
game.
happened. Okay, bye.
I don't remember the last time I've been inside the stadium to watch a game. I'm going home.
KJ has to go home and take his shit. Just drinking whiskey. Somebody hands you that. You drinking it.
No, let's keep it
Tequila
real.
to
KJ's
tequila.
going home to take a
Moonshine.
nap.
A nap.
That's
Facts.
what he
During the game. I'm taking a nap during the game though. I'm only watching the second half of the game.
Nap shit in the shower. But all right, so my ideal timing for a game is 6 hours before the game. 5.5, 6 hours.
Okay.
Think about
Okay.
it though.
More power to you,
Show up.
bro.
Show up. You gotta
Yeah.
find the ideal tailgate. You might go to somebody's tailgate. It's not as good. It's just family there. Like, nah,
Okay.
I can't stay here. You might go to another one. Or somebody might be there. You gotta find the ideal tailgate. You might go to one that's really good, but you gotta go around and see what else is out there. You know what I mean? And that one might be really good. So you might stay there for an hour. You might stay at the other one for an hour. So you gotta find the ideal tailgate.
Right.
Then-
So you spend your time socializing. That's your problem.
Then what time do you go in the game? Like KJ doesn't go in the game, but people start going in like what, an hour before.
Eh.
So
They start
it's an
making their
hour.
way.
Eh.
Yeah.
You start
maybe.
leaving the tailgates. You start
Yeah.
leaving the tailgates.
About 30.
Tailgates are over like an
30.
hour.
I do about
5
30.
minutes.
Yeah, 30 to kick off.
Okay, so
There's some people still out there just watching the game. I've never understood people who have trailers
Blue up
and they
passes,
have they have the game on the trailer. Like if you're gonna do just watch it at home.
Yes.
I don't never understand that.
Because you're not experienced. Dude, you have to admit, there is some electricity that happens.
But what about the
game
people in the
day.
parking lot at the Coliseum that have the football game on? They're not even anywhere near it. So, like, what? You drive by that on a
There's
Friday
people at the
night, they're just
Coliseum that be
chilling there.
tailgating.
Yep.
Yeah.
With TVs
I never-
up?
why
I
did-
never.
Yeah.
I never.
Yeah, with
never
TVs
knew
on the
that.
outside of their RVs. Listen, I'm not mad at it, though. At the
never
end of
knew
the
that.
day, it's all about the experience of, food, family, friends,
I
Yeah,
guess.
experience. It's a great experience.
drinks.
Great experience.
You're in Morgantown for game day. You got everything you need
$1
right
you could sit
there.
on the field.
I tell you what, man. If I had the money, I would 1,000% have a blue lot pass with a fucking RV. No questions asked.
That's what we need to go
100%.
in on, KJ.
We need to do a
A
Final
blue-
Forecast
you
RV
want-
and get a
Ooh,
blue
that
lot
would be
pass.
kind of fire. Who would we talk
Like
to?
a
about
Listen,
that?
we would have a
branded
killer
RV
tailgate.
with giveaways and
Yo, our
barbecue.
tailgate would be OD.
Oh my God, it'd be insane.
Yo, let's do that. That's a good idea.
We
Let's
should totally
let's,
do it.
Let's try to plan it. Obviously, we
Can
can't
we
do
get
it
a
this season,
sponsor
but
for
let's
our
do it for next
tailgate?
season. I'm dead
Yeah,
ass.
Kevin.
Nah, I
wanna do that.
Kevin's gonna do it remotely from Japan apparently. So it'll be
No,
really
I'm retiring if we do that. I have to. That's the only way
We'll just have
that I
we'll
can
have
be a
him
part
on a
of.
big TV at the
I like
RV
it.
instead of the
Let's-
game. It'll just be Kevin's face going like, "Hey, what's
Not
going on?"
retired. We got
That's
mad
me
time
just
to
wearing
do
a
that,
football T-shirt. Just
but The,
Hey,
the brand
hey, we might have a new
recognition-
coach to launch it with. So
The brand recognition would be huge.
Brand recognition would be huge. The amount of diversity of people that would be there would be huge. Like,
Yep.
bro, that's dope.
Everybody would.
That's a good ass
it would be
idea.
crazy.
Let's do
We
that,
would have
bro.
we would have a fire because here's what else I want to do. If we're going to have a sponsored tailgate, then we have a restaurant that sponsors our tailgate. We're going to have a distributor that sponsors our tailgate. We're going to go big.
Hey,
What's
whatever-
our-
Third dirty
what's our
van
overhead?
from
What's
Final
our
Forecast.
overhead? What's our overhead? How much are the blue lot passes?
Shit.
That's what we need to. Well, here's the thing. I have a question because you guys are athletic alumni.
I was
Do you
gonna
get
say,
discounts on
who
blue
They
lot
don't
passes?
Yeah.
give they don't give a shit.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think you gotta book it like a year in advance too. Like, you gotta know. Like,
That's why I said we should start now.
Yeah, we
But
should
I
probably
could-
start now.
I know people who own.
You could buy one
RVs out
right
there
now
who
on
could
Vivid
rent.
Seats for $1,000.
What?
You could buy a blue lot parking pass for $1,000.
Oh, word?
on
That's
Vivid
it?
Seats.
No, we want an RV pass, not a parking pass. It's two different things.
Oh, is it?
I think you'd have to have more than one parking spot for sure.
Parking spot.
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah,
Parking
parking
spot.
spot,
Because
yeah,
people
that
do
would be-
park there. Like,
How big is our
They-
RV gonna be, and is it gonna be luxury?
should we-
That's the next question.
I'm talking 32 footer. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say a winner.
I think we got
it.
it, and we could get literally a like company like I don't know like Mountaineer RV or something to like sponsor the RV.
Do we get beds on the RV?
Yes,
for-
duh.
Here
Gotta
you
nap.
go. This
I'm
is
not gonna
my
make it all
siesta.
day.
turn.
Afternoon siesta.
Oh, that's what she's
I
talking
need
about.
it.
a nap.
Wait, what the
Gotta take
hell?
a
What you
nap.
thought I was talking about?
I thought you was taking back to 2000.
Up.
You know what you used to do
Shut
in
the hell up.
RVs.
Nah, I had some times on them RVs though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had some
know.
times on them some late night RV trips.
That's
we won't
hilarious.
talk. We won't talk about that though.
Bruh, after like the big wins and they stay out there after the games, like you just go. Like,
Yup.
Nah, not talking
Dude.
about that.
People in
Nights
RVs
before.
stick around.
The night before games, they party
Yeah.
there too. So we could do
See,
a
John will say like, "Yeah,
could.
the tailgate will be lit. I'll be out there after the game. You're going home after
Yeah,
the first touchdown.
John is going home.
Like, what are you
Who, me?
talking about? And then it'll just
Not
be
if-
Ash and me cleaning up.
the RV
true.
is a home.
hello.
John's like, I'll stay
It's
there.
like, I'm moving in. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm moving in.
we could have a pregame party and wake up.
Sounds
in the
like
morning,
an Edward
eat
Jones
breakfast.
production.
Could we get a Final Forecast like sticker across the joint? That'd be fire too. Across
That
the
would
RV.
be. By the way, I work for a company that does that. We could definitely wrap the RV.
Ash, this is meant to be.
Let's do it.
This
Set
is
it up.
I think we need to start planning now for next year. I think it'll be huge.
I'm literally
Sponsors,
not
let us
signing
know.
until a football game season. Football
Two people
season's
out
over.
there who have blue lot passes and are willing to let us park our RV in your parking spots. We'll give you a hell of a tailgate. Just saying.
Probably the best experience you ever had. Anyway. I'll
Facts.
get. Pat
And
Mike
if
to
you
come.
if you own a restaurant, bar, etc., we're looking for sponsors for that as well.
Yeah. Is,
What else?
Start
Is this
pitching
cool?
to everyone.
Is this
be
where we
great.
start the J Flow KJ experience? We didn't do it yet.
Gotta
This
wait-
might be a
gotta
perfect
wait till
time.
gotta wait till you retire.
I told you
lit.
what's gonna happen. If we get this done,
Nah.
it's over. I'm not.
First of all,
I'm not
gonna
signing
let you
until
retire.
January.
I'm not letting you retire so you can tailgate with us slack over here.
You're not gonna let me do anything. I'm doing it on my own free will.
That
Here
would
it
really
is.
piss me. I was pissed off when he was just staying home till December and not signing and turning down $1 million deals.
Don't act like I was just doing it just to do it. There was other extenuating circumstances.
Wait, so time out. So you can park an RV at the Coliseum for $80 and that's it? No permit needed?
Yeah, it's not prime location.
I guess you're right.
Well, I mean, what can't have everything. What is prime location though?
We're not doing that.
Blue
What
lot.
I like on top of the hill though. I'm not gonna lie. I like when you go up that hill, that little
Isn't
area.
Isn't that the light blue?
That's fire to me.
Light
That's
blue.
becoming prime location too.
I like that area.
I think
Hang on.
if we're in that vicinity, we're good. Ash's dog shit on the floor,
Classic Ash dog.
beating the hell out of it.
And just like that, Ash has left another show.
All right, we'll wrap this up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but we
My
gonna
dog's
work on
going
that though.
crazy.
We definitely gonna work on that.
I think this is
that.
we're on to something here, by the way. I think it could be huge.
Help spread the word about our podcast. Leave us a review and tell a friend.
That was another episode of the Final Forecast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones, my boy John Flowers with me.
This will be out next Saturday.
Hopefully.
God willing. Dave.
Our lovely co-host Ashley,
That's me.
super producer Dave. Oh wow.
You
Dang.
fucker.
I mean, that was for being late, Ash, so I mean,
That was, yeah, I
It
guess.
was-
I know. I
that's
had that one
okay.
coming. All right,
it's
yeah.
fine. It's okay.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm not gonna say super producer Dave, so don't worry. I got your back, Ash.
Thank you. You still said it.
Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. Always have my back.
Always.
I'm gonna cut out this phrase. I'm not gonna say. And super producer Dave.
See y'all next time. Peace.